The one thing that really caught my eye on Arcade is that you can generate your own samplers with your own samples. Add a little, low pass. 10 out of 10. I would highly recommend this. Welcome to Microwave Beats with your girl Sarah the Illstrumentalist. Today's video is sponsored by Output. Today you can get 50% off your first month of Arcade. The link is pinned in the chat as well as in the description if you're watching this later on. My name is Sarah the Illstrumentalist. How has your week been? Please put in the comments how's your week been, where you're located, and if you've ever tried Arcade before. I'm gonna show you guys what Arcade is straight from the beginning. Like, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's basically a plug-in VST virtual instrument. It's a synth, is a sampler. It's pretty much everything you need as a producer. It's really dope. So as soon as you open it up, you have the front page. Basically tells you what's new, recommended for me based off what I've already played and downloaded. My recently used vocals, full vibes, things for melody writing, club sounds, organic track starters, cinematic drums. So this is just the front page. If you go to the search tab, you can load the sampler, and these are what the samplers look like. I'm gonna give you guys an example of a sampler.
I could take you anywhere. Tell me what we came here for. We don't have to hide. We don't have.
I could take you
anywhere. Hey, tell me what.
That's crazy.
We don't.
Well, you can add this as ear candies to a song that you've already made. The white keys represent each sample.
I could take you. Hey, tell me what we came.
The black keys represent like an effect or a different. Ooh, got a little side chain on the pump. So this is this sample edit, so you can actually see the sample. You can actually adjust where the sample starts and ends, as well as a lot of other options to basically make the sample yours. You also have the modify editor, a mixer, modulation. These are the macros. This is the sampler section. And as you can see right here, you have the option to choose what type of sampler. So we went through a vocal sampler. There's guitars, there's melody, hip hop, drums, piano, trap. So if I go to like keys, we have different types of vibes. So let's just listen real quick. This is a vibe. Excited. I'm trying to show y'all, but like I can't. I'm gonna have to leave this one down. Okay. Other than samplers, they have instruments. So if I come here, nice. Very unique sound. Over here you have find sample, where if you want just a sample, you don't want to find a sampler, you can browse through samples. There is this button right here called generate samplers. You know how we were looking at all those samplers that were already made by Arcade? You can make your own. You can make your own with samples that are already here, and then you can make ones with your own sample. Let's get into the chopping of the sampling. Okay, well, so we're gonna hit generate sampler. It's gonna do its magic. Ooh. So basically basically chopped up the sample for me in its own unique way. I can go back and chop it up myself. I get to choose what kind of sampler I want. There's effects presets, so if I choose a different one, it's gonna have different effects on the side. So down here at the bottom, it says sample slicing. It changes the way they chop up the sample. This is the standard. So let's go to stretch. Like, so I'm gonna hit cancel because I want to do it with my own sample. Let me show you more of like the layout of arcades. Under the search, you have lines. Now I know you've seen these. I know you see samplers. So, but they're grouped in lines. So each one has a different vibe. So gives you a description of what to expect. I like downtime, you know, with the lo-fi chill vibe. So here's a preview. Yes, honey. Got your R&B, girl. What's going on? Got your silky shirt. Great. Deep cuts from public domain. Ooh, that's what's up. Got your Latin vibe. They got drum breaks. Ooh, we're going into this world. We're going into this room, y'all. The one thing that like really caught my eye on arcade is that you can generate your own samplers with your own samples. So basically, let's go to the next thing under lines where we were just browsing through. We're gonna go to this little head here. It says your stuff. It's all the stuff that I've downloaded, all the lines, all the instruments. Over here we have imported samples. So I'm just gonna drop it. And so like that. The sample sounds like this. Okay, generate sampler. So I can play on my keys. So let's go to stretch. Let's stretch out these samples. See what it sounds like. Arcade and see if we can add some ear candy. 10 out of 10. I would highly recommend this, but I'm gonna pull up some of the songs I created. So I made a custom kit. This is the original sample. Messing around with the vocals. I love it. I think it's just a cool way to chop up samples and make a unique song. I think I played this for y'all at the beginning. That's why I say you can flip to a whole different song. Hold on, let me turn it down. I'm gonna turn the BPM down too. No different vibe. What's in the same key, right? Make sure you guys head over to the website that's in my description to get your 50% off your first month. To be quite honest, it's really dope to come on live and to be able to connect with people and show my process. What I'm gonna do probably later on is take that sample we worked on the MP, all the little candy, the ear candies that we added with Arcade. I'm gonna take those stems And then that bass line we're talking about, I can already hear it in my mind. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the song later on and continue to work on this beat tape. Coming back next Friday at 2 o'clock Pacific time, 5 o'clock Eastern time. Until next time, peace, be safe. I love you.